growing up here, coming from Lakeland and spending my summers, and then being here in the last 45 years, I've seen the change, and I've become more concerned about environmental issues, especially around our marine waters. And that led me to become more active, to start Solutions to Avoid Red Tide after the 95-96 outbreak that lasted 11 months and 21 days and I thought might put me out of business. To then 8 years ago, to address the fact that we need to promote bivalve aquaculture in this state because we're the perfect place to do it. 3 national estuaries to do it in, all of the coastal areas we have. We can't continue to have this be one-sided, and there's more and more development, and we haven't focused enough on adequate wastewater treatment facilities, and we're not doing enough to manage stormwater and homeowner association ponds where too many nitrates are forming and then go down into the water system. We've got to be working in the marine environment to do everything we can, just like we need to be working in every other place on the spectrum, whether it's how we farm, how we ranch, what we do with wastewater, what we do with stormwater, what we do on our lawns, the whole spectrum. The inflection point for the latest initiative was when Piney Point spilled 220 million gallons of heavily nutrient-laden water into our coastal estuary. So while we'd done Solutions to Avoid Red Tide 25 years ago and the Gulf Shellfish Institute 8 years ago, never waste a crisis, right? That was a time to say we've got to do more. And that's when we set out to use biological mitigation strategies focused around clams, bivalves, clams specifically, because clams are better suited for these environments, and seagrass to promote coastal resiliency. And now we have coalesced the relevant scientific community, the stakeholders being the hatchery owners and the bivalve farmers and the regulators, to say we are going to conduct this in a very thoughtful way. We are going to come together, decide what are the things that we need to be studying. Understand by the fact that you live here and you came to Florida for whatever reason, you love Florida, you have a job in Florida, you're raising a family in Florida, that you have a responsibility because this is a delicate environment. We have all got to be taking that first step and hoping that that first step leads to the second step and the third step where you realize you're the ones that can make a difference.